Hello, everyone. And even though this might look like a Shad's voice, it is definitely not going to be a Shad's voice topic. But I hope everybody's doing well, as always. And I really don't have too much of an opening for it, so I'm just probably going to cut to the chase. Probably going to be the title of this video. If you realize, I'm gonna take a break from YouTube for a little bit. Probably not completely leave. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not gonna quit. Uh, and don't worry, this isn't going to be immediately, as much as I would wish it was almost immediately, but I still have stuff that I need to upload, and I probably still have enough content for about 4 to 5 days. So, after 4 to 5 days after this video goes up, then you probably know if you don't hear from me for a bit. But I'm going to take a break from YouTube. The reason for this, well, long story short, uh, as usual, my mental health has not been great, and I feel like this could be contributing to it, but there's also other things. The other thing is, it's just I'm not finding time to do what other things I used to do, like drawing, writing, stuff like that. Because I felt like, I don't know, gaming is not bad. Gaming has never been bad. It's the whole recording and keeping up with videos that has been driving me crazy for probably about over a month now. I don't even remember when it started. And I'm not saying I'm ungrateful for everything um, that has came to be after um, the whole all of this started. And even though I felt like I've been doing it for a while, I'm unsure how long now, especially even starting on the commentary videos, but I feel like it's been a while. Um, I felt like I've been going through a lot of more games and a lot of commentary videos, and it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it is fun sometimes, but man, just sometimes seeing the amount of videos I have has just been almost disheartening. And as of late, I've always been terrible, but I feel like of commitments, there's not very many things that I do every single day or can do in a routine and it doesn't just stick. I've always been terrible at commitments, and there's only been a few that has been a really long time and has and still going with me. So yeah, that's just something I've always just kind of felt like horrible on. Commitments are terrible with me, and I just can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, even if I really do love it. And I don't know, maybe that's not probably another reason why I need a break. Um, but this whole, as I've said before, gaining so many subscribers and sometimes now seeing a little bit more comments, good and bad. Some of them surprisingly in Russian. I don't know what's with the Russian comments, but Google Translate for the win. Feel like I've said this before. Um, but the people who have taken the time to tune into my commentary videos, content in general, anything, or just like listening to a Shad's voice, anything. I'm happy about that. Like I said, there's a hell of a lot more better people than me um, that I would promote. Same with my friends. Muha and Ban, they're on Twitch. They have their own following, which I'm happy about. I'm always cheering them on. I'm not on Twitch. I mean, I go to support them, but I don't stream on Twitch, and I'm kind of glad because then that would be another thing on my plate I would have to worry about. But right now, I'm just, I don't know, tired, I guess, of the reputation. Well, repetition. I don't know if I'm getting a reputation. I probably am. And that could be a good and bad thing. Um, but I don't know. I'm I think I've said it before, is I'm pretty sure I made a whole video on this whole thing going down, especially. I know it's annoying the amount of Dead by Daylight videos I'm uploading, but I explained it before. I've always stuck with one game that's faster uploading, and then the others more what I was trying to stick with the one story-based game, one game, and then another I could just constantly upload. I've been doing this since like Phasmo, stuff like that, and it really hadn't changed. Trying to keep up, and again, this is another problem I ran into, was trying to keep different content going up and um trying to upload something different every so often, and then I've ended up with, well, now I have, even though it's finished now as the time I'm recording this, I've uploaded every single Life is Strange Before the Storm video. It's done. But I had Life is Strange Before the Storm, I had Separate Ways, and I had Dead by Daylight. And I had all of these videos that I still had to keep up, and then for you guys might not know this, but I also upload my videos on my Facebook channel, profile channel. Yeah, Facebook has a channel. And I sometimes use that to keep track of where I am, because sometimes I kept YouTube behind doing that. Well, now I'm throwing off the rotation, trying to keep all the Dead by Daylight video spam from YouTube down by throwing in other content, so it kind of just throws off that whole list I had keeping up from Facebook. So it almost became impossible to keep up with, almost. So trying to figure out where I am from there, throwing off the balance of I had things, became a hell of a lot more difficult in uploading videos. And yeah, so like where I would keep it even between the two, now it's just haphazard. So, but I'm not saying it's not working out. I'm still figuring it out. I, I have I know where it is. So, but I'm just saying now, um, as where I'm sitting, Life is Strange Before the Storm is done. Uh, I still have the final chapter of Separate Ways I need to record and finish off, and then that will be done. I believe, yeah, I still need to do chapter 5 here uploading. I will get that up soon enough, but I still have, of course, Dead by Daylight videos, but basically what I'm saying is in the next 4 to 5 days, it's basically going to be the content for a little bit for me to take a break. And I don't know. Life in general has been a pain for me, usual life and work, and my birthday kind of sucked. That was a few days ago. It's really depressing when you find yourself depressed and crying on the night of your birthday alone and just wanting to do a lot of things that you shouldn't think of doing, but you do them anyway. Or not do them anyway. I didn't do anything. But thinking about stuff, and it's not good. And they say that should be one of your happiest days and stuff like that. But it wasn't the greatest for me. And on top of that, didn't really feel like anyone cared. That happens. I don't know. I always say my birthday was another day. Up until a few years ago, my grandpa died, and his birthday was always October 9th. So we used to celebrate it on the same day for a long time, every single year. And a lot of my family actually has October birthdays. And October is a popular month. You'll probably find that most people have a lot of October birthdays if you really looked around. Um, but yeah, ever since it just was another day probably still for me, and every year I'm just kind of reminded how much it just kind of sucks now. And I never really cared for my birthday that much. Um, but depressing things aside, like I said, I need a break. I think to try to get back to doing what I used to do, drawing and writing. Don't know if it's going to work. I'll try. Um, Finding the inspiration and the motivation is always hard. I've done uh basically as I uploaded those Dead by Daylight videos, that's kind of where my brain goes, and I've done like my last few projects have been Dead by Daylight inspired. Uh One was a new avatar creation for uh Dead by Daylight, which I did upload to my YouTube posts. Same. So basically, so my friends could use it for their streams, whatever, when I was playing with them. So I had an avatar because they're PNG to streamers now and whatnot. And then after that, well, what was that before? I don't remember. One of the project of Jake, which Jake forever my best Dead by Daylight boy, my favorite, and then the last current one I for Inktober slash well yeah October, which known as Inktober for artists who do like or pen drawings or India ink or marker, Sharpie, whatever. It's just a trend that goes the whole month long. Uh, I drew Deathslinger smoking a cigar. I've actually recently colored it, uh, but I haven't uploaded it here. But I guess it really doesn't matter. But yeah, just that's basically, it's like, I know it's still gonna be in the back of my brain, uh, when I'm not uploading, feeling like I'm gonna be getting nothing done if I'm not uploading, but I believe this is gonna be better for myself, not having to worry about it, plus getting things sorted out, cleaned out, hopefully, giving another start. Like I said, I wasn't planning on completely quitting. I hope I don't get to that point. I just feel like I need a reset, and I don't know. I can't say what's going to come after it. I do, like I said, I'm planning on finishing everything that I have right now. Separate Ways, literally almost done. That's going to be the next one done, and I have a few Dead by Daylight videos left. That's it. 5 days worth of content, 4 to 5 days worth of content after probably tonight as I'm recording this. I'm going to finish Separate Ways. So after that, a break. Um, I don't know how long. I cannot say how long I'm going to take a break on this, but I feel like maybe it's the best I can do for myself, so I'm not forcing more stress on myself. And yeah, because it's just been hell on my mental state. And this is kind of why I felt like the YouTube thing just wasn't going to be anything I tried to prioritize in the first place. But it still kind of happened, but at the same time, I think reaching, not purposely reaching out for more people, but more people finding me has put more stress on myself, and uh I'm not blaming anybody for that. Not going to. And I don't know. Eventually I will come back with Stray. I don't know. It's kind of a weird balance here and there. Like the last week or so, yes, I've seen the drop of views on my content. Don't know what to say. Yes, I'm sure you guys are sick of the Dead by Daylight videos. I'm 98% certain that's what it is. Some people still watch it though, and it's, do I stop recording Dead by Daylight videos? I don't know. To tell you the truth, well, I'm not going to stop gaming, probably, as I am on my break. I'll probably still game, even if I'm gaming without recording. I've done that a few nights ago. In Dead by Daylight. I'm already playing Nia, which she was going to be the next one I'm prestiging, but I didn't record any of it because I knew, I don't know, people are sick of the Dead by Daylight videos. So it's like, well, if there was stuff missed that would have been good for recording, well, oh well. Now, um, I don't know. It's a weird thing, but I get it. I do get it, but it is what it is. I'm sure the Dead by Daylight videos might come back a little bit, but I'm just not gonna try to spam record them as I had been doing. It's just I have no idea what to tell you how I'm gonna replace it as of yet. Like I said, Stray is next on my story game. I'm not gonna start that probably without recording it, so don't worry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the meantime. I really don't for myself. Maybe I'll just cut my gaming time down a little bit more and just play Dead by Daylight when I'm really bored. I've been going back to watching horror movies, watching the Saw series now. I just finished Saw 3 this morning, but basically doing me time. And yeah, I wanted to record this video sooner, but I waited until tonight. So, yeah, I'm just saying for a bit, I'm going to be taking a break. It's not going to be immediately noticeable because, like I said, I have content where it's still a 4 and 5 days in a row because I don't know, upload. I try to stick it to like 5 videos a day. That's basically how I go. I don't upload 2 videos a day. Everybody knows I kind of do a mass upload, but I try to change the content around. But it gets harder to do once, now that Life is Strange Before the Storm is done. Now I only have chapter 5 of Separate Ways and the Dead by Daylight videos. The Dead by Daylight videos still outnumber the um, Separate Ways videos because that's only 4 videos a chapter, while as you can get uh, 4 rounds of Dead by Daylight in that. So, in that amount, well, yeah, in the time it takes to record those, yeah, still about a round. So, or 2 rounds, depending. If you go 15 minutes a round. Basically, I'm just saying it was the easiest way to record, as I've said before. And yeah, I don't know. But I will be taking a break. And I don't know when I'm going to be back. I'm so glad for every one of you who have uh, watched, listened to, whatever on my content, commented, the good and the bad, as per usual. Things happen. Um, will it get me to stop? I don't know. But right now, I'm just tired, I think. And forcing myself to keep doing it just means I'm not going to have energy to keep recording or want to talk or do anything. So it's just going to be a whole bunch of nothing. And that is worse to me than a massive video upload spam. Because if there's no passion in it, there's absolutely nothing worth recording then. So, yeah, I'm probably going to end this video now. It's already going to be long. Thank you for listening if you had. I don't know if it's going to upset anybody. That wasn't the goal. I'm just hoping you're more understanding that sometimes you just need a break. And as for me, I, as it goes, people would say I'm a jack of all trades. So the worst part is when you have so many options and then too much you can do, and then things that you try to do just it annoys you because there's just too much, and then you're not focused on one thing, and then or you do get focused on one thing and then everything else gets kind of buried or forgotten about, and that's not fun being a creator of anything, not just content creating. So, yeah, thank you. Again, I'm sorry about this, but I'm doing it for myself. So, yeah, I, like I said, thank you for everything. Um, I will be back. I just don't know when. I'll just try to, hopefully, when I come back, I'll be better, figure something out from there. Who knows? Um, I wanted to do a horror game for Halloween. Don't know what horror game, but at this rate, with the schedule of games that I had in mind that I wanted to play, probably not going to reach it. Believe it or not, we're always almost in the middle of October already, which is crazy. In 4 days, as I'm recording this. Today is the 11th. So, yeah, that's already crazy. Anyway, before I ramble on a lot more, I'm gone. Take care of yourselves. If you're like me and you feel like you're getting burnt out doing something, just take a break, breathe, find something else to do. Because burnout is the killer of a hell of a lot of stuff, especially passions. And it's never good. It's never a good feeling. And take care of yourself. You'll find something else. You'll get back on track. All of that. So, yeah. Bye.